Okay, the first one on your list. Okay, somebody's arguing in your face, you're pushing them away, and then they come back with a big right hand to the head. So it's this sort of thing. He's in your face, arguing his head, and in he comes. Okay, now, bear in mind, 85% of people are right-handed, so you've got 85% chance he wants to hurt you as much as he possibly can. It's a big right hand that's coming. So slow motion, first of all, you pushed him away. As he comes back, you're just going to dive straight in. You're not going to mess around with anything else, you just dive straight in and BAR to the top of the head. Okay, so we're going to always assume that we've done this, okay, on this next bit. So slow motion, you pushed him away first. As he comes back. Now that bought you time. Okay. So now, once you've got that, if he hasn't gone down at that stage and he's still just a little bit stunned but not quite finished, you grab the head again. And again you grab it and woof, hard and heavy. I'll show you on the shoulder, but boom again. Okay, which obviously I'm not going to do. You grab it again. And when you grab it, what I want you to do, imagine a dog. Right? When a dog bites onto something, he rags it. Okay? And that's what you're going to do to your opponent. When you latch on, you rag it. Okay? Because you want to take his coordination and his balance. You rag it. Now that invariably, for him to keep his balance, invariably this sort of thing happens and his legs open. Banging his legs open. And then you hoof right through to the groin. Or to this pressure point here on the inside of the leg. It's going to be on this one because it's just the way we work. But just here, okay, remember they're bilateral. So it's here. And what you're trying to do is make sure that your shin lands. So your foot goes right through. I'll keep to the outside so this is just like right through with everything you've got, and that drives straight through to here, or obviously to the groin. As you've shook this, you pull this head in and down to you, so you get in this two-way action as you drive through. Bang! Okay? Now, once that's done, assuming that he's still not finished, his leg will go back, and that's his balance shot again. So once it's shot to there, we hold the head, keep this hand on. You always keep a hand on, I'll explain why in a second. Keep that hand on, and it's continuous. Boom, 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 until he's on the floor. Okay? So, you push away, as soon as you bang, shake it, right through, bang, 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 until it's gone, stomp, and go. Now these hits on the head, you must keep your hand on them. The reason, if you put your hand anywhere on his body, you know where everything else on his body is. Okay, we're going to prove it to you. Close your eyes. Right, you've got your hand on the shoulder. You keep your eyes closed. Touch me on the nose. Right, touch me on the top of my head. Touch me on the other shoulder. Okay, touch me on the stomach. Touch me on the chest. Touch me on my left, your right jaw. Your right jaw, that's it. Bam. Now the other jaw. Touch me on my left ear. Your right, my left. There we go. Yeah. Okay, you can see that Ian didn't know I was going to do that. As soon as he touches me, even with his eyes shut, he knows exactly where everything on me is. Okay? So if I've got him down here and I keep a hand on, I can feel what's going on, I know where everything is, and I can always hit my own hand. No matter where you put your hand, you can always touch it. Okay? Wherever it is, you know where your hand is. You can always get to it. So if your hand is on his head, you know you can hit his head. Boom! Leave that one on. Bang! Drive it in, leave that one on. Bang! Drive it in, leave that one on. Now obviously, this is assuming that he's taking all of these shots. If you hit him hard and properly, he probably won't take more than one or two, if that. But when you practice it, you leave that hand on. Bang! Leave the hand on. Bang! Leave the hand on. Okay. And remember, you must go in with this first. Kick, if needs be. These are not definite 100%, this is what you must do. If you've done this, and he's gone back to their head, you can't grab hold of the head again to get just to lean backwards a bit. And you can't grab hold of it. There's nothing wrong with just kneeing him straight in the groin or kicking him straight in the leg, and because you can't grab hold of that head. This again, like I said, it's a Woolies pick and mix. You just take bits and pieces from it and use it. But we know for a fact when you do this, they either go or they're staggering around. What tends to happen is they stagger back and they bend forward. It happens all the time. So you grab that head again, hoof the leg out, and bang, bang, bang on the head. Variation of that is when you've done this, bang, shut the knee, you've hoofed that leg out. Keep there, I don't want to kick it. His balance has started to shut, to go. We come round and we stomp on the back of this knee here. So that stomps down, just bend with it, don't want to hurt, and drop them down to the floor that way. Okay, and then what we do is kick to the groin from behind if needs be. So there's loads and loads of variations for you on it. But that's the very first one that we want to show. I'll show you some more in a moment.